Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial with me, Chermaine. This is a look that was requested on Instagram. It is that Lashy and matte look that I posted about a week ago, and it's basically a cool toned look that is more focused on the lashes and the eyeliner, the dramatic eyeliner. I did a matte look because I was kind of sick of highlighter that day, so this one is fully without highlighter, without any shimmer. So for those of you that has never been into the highlighter trend, this is for you, as well as for people like me who are sick of the highlighter trend for maybe a day. And yeah, I hope you learned something from this look, and if you recreate this look, please tag me on Instagram so that I can see, because I think it'll be fun. And yeah, without further ado, let's go on to the tutorial. So I've already done my face and my eyebrows. My eyebrows are done with the Colourpop Brow Pot in Bangin Brunette, and then my face, I basically only used Kat Von D's concealer in L9, the Lock It Tattoo Creme concealer in L9 under my eyes and around all the red areas of my face, and then I powdered it with my Shiseido loose finish setting powder, and that creates the matte finish that I want for this look. So continuing on, I am going to start with my Urban Decay primer potion as usual. This one is in the color Eden, which helps with a little bit of concealing the eyelids as well as creating a nice sticky base for my eyeshadows. Okay, after that is done and blended, I will just go in with eyeshadow. This look is actually really simple, and I've only used the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette to do the entire eye look. So the first color I'm going to use is this color right here, Cucumbers, to go over my crease, to basically set my crease, because the primer that we put on before is actually quite sticky, and if you just blend the darker color over the crease, you'll tend to risk applying patchy shadows onto your eyebrows. So it's good to always lay a color that's close to your skin tone over it first, so that you make it smoother for blending. I'm also going to set the main area of my eyelids, and I'm just going to do that with 13, the lighter shade in the palette, and also a matte cream color. Just gonna use my fingers and go over the eyelid area, blend it out into the crease. Nothing fancy really, it's just a simple color on the crease, not on the eyelid, just to make sure that it's all powdery instead of sticky and matte. And then using the brush, just go over the shadows again to blend them two together. So once you're done with that, I'm gonna go into this color called Password. It is a matte grayish purpley color, and it comes out pretty much like a cool gray color with a slight purpley undertone, which is what I want and what I like about this color. So taking it on a brush, for this look, I'm like starting on the middle on the crease first, and now I'm just going to do windshield wiper motions back and forth like that, so that I create like a panda eye shape shadow type of thing in my crease right now. And then I'll focus on blending it out, and then adding some more of the same color onto the outer area of my crease too. Basically, I want the crease to be quite grey, but right now it's looking a little bit too grey. So after I'm done blending in this shade, I'll go in with this color right here. It is a basic brown shade. It's called Whiskey, and I'm just taking that onto the same brush and blending it over the top of Password to make the grey color a little more warm. Okay, so now that I'm done with this eye too, I have it more smoked out in the photo I posted, so I'm just gonna run my brush over the top edges of the grey crease color and try to smoke it out even more. Now that we have this base down, I'm gonna continue on to my lower lashes first, and I believe I used only Whiskey on my bottom because I didn't want the entire look to look too grey toned, even though I want this to be a cool look, like a cool toned look. So just taking that grey Whiskey color, the brown, underneath my lash line and just smoking it out as much as possible. You gotta have some shadow on your lower lash line because we're gonna have to put on really dramatic lashes afterwards, and you want to have a balance between your lower lashes and your upper lashes. So that's why we're doing this. Once that's done, we're going back into 13, the white shade, the bone white? Cream bone white shade. It's really white actually. Going back into my eyelid, just gonna blend it back into where we already lost the white color from all the blending. The aim is to make the lid lighter than the crease without making it look too ashy. Once that's done and it looks something like this, blend a little more for posterity. Okay, then I forgot what I did. Hold on, let me check the Instagram photo and see what I did. Yeah, it's basically more of the focus was more on the liner and the lashes, so the eyeshadow at this point it's okay. So the last step for eyeshadow, the very last step, is to go back into 13 again and highlight our inner tear duct area, because we're doing an all matte look. So instead of our usual shimmery highlight in the inner corners, I'm doing a matte one. So in order to highlight your inner corners with a matte shadow, just choose a shadow that's a couple tones, like maybe 5-6 tones lighter than your skin tone, to make sure that you get that highlighting effect going with the matte shadow. If you want to, you can take it under your brow bone, but I'm not really a fan of that look, so I'm just skipping that step. But if you want to, you can do that. After that's done, we can proceed on to eyeliner. And for this eyeliner look, it's pretty bold, so I'm just gonna go all out with my eyeliner today and bring it out as far as possible and make it as thick as we can make it without screwing the entire look up. And then after the eyeliner's done, we can go on to mascara and lashes. Just gonna use my Heroine Make Volume and Curl mascara to just coat my lower and upper lashes with some mascara before going in with lashes. Now that we're done with our mascara, it is time for lashes, and I'm using my Featherellas. These are the Twin Flames. I really love them, and as you can see, because I keep using them, they're really fluffy and nice. And just grabbing my lash glue, and then I'm just gonna glue on my lashes and be right back. This is our eyes done. The lash glue is still drying, so pardon that. But that's how the eye looks like now. It's really a very lash and eyeliner centric look. So, yep. Now moving on, we can finish our face off with contouring and all those good stuff. I'm gonna go in with my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. Mine is depotted into the Z palette over here. Just casually bronze up the face and contour at the same time. We don't want too much of a contour. This Hoola bronzer is a little bit warm toned, and I want to keep this look a little more cool toned than warm, so just a little bit to chisel out the features, but not much. Don't forget the jawline. And also the nose. You can see what I'm doing. I'm also going to go in with Dandelion, the blush from Benefit too. Also a sample size that I depotted into my Z palette. Onto the cheeks. Randomly, just put it on there. As long as there's color, we're good. And we are skipping highlighter today. So after the blush is done, we are done with the face. Like so. But I might actually want to put some of that 13 eyeshadow shade down my nose. Because my nose is quite round, so I like to kind of emphasize the look that I have a sort of pointier nose. Understand? Yeah, so that's all I did. And 13 is a matte shade, so it's still a matte look. And then once that is done, we are left with the lips. So the lipstick that I use for that look is Jeffree Star's Celebrity Skin. It is basically the perfect brown nude color, and it's quite cool tone, so that's why it's perfect for this look. And we're done! So let me go change into something more appropriate, and I'll be back for the outro. If anyone's curious, this choker I got from Doll's Scale, the website. I'm not sure if they still have this exact choker on their website anymore. I got it quite a while ago, but you can try and take a look, because Doll's Scale actually carries a very wide range of chokers and I really like them. I put a little bit of dry shampoo in my hair before we started filming, and I have some of the what's that? Okay, the brand skipped my mind. But basically I have some dry shampoo in my hair. You know, one of those days where your hair just doesn't want to listen to you? Yep, today's one of those days, and I'm kind of pissed off. Oh well, okay, we're just gonna have to settle with something. I guess I'll tie my hair up into a fan, because it's not listening to me at all. So yeah, this is my version of a matte look that was very popular many years ago. Not really now, because everyone is about that strobing life, everyone's about blinding everyone else with highlighter, and I was a bit over that day at least. So I created this matte look to counter that feeling of just overloading of highlight. So this is what I came up with. I'm glad you guys liked my photo and asked for a tutorial. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed. Like this video if you liked what you saw, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my future videos, and follow me on Instagram at Chermainecmua to keep up with me and see what new looks I post, because I post almost new looks every day. Almost. Because I post new looks almost every day. There. And yeah, until my next video, or until we see each other on Instagram, see you. Bye.